My name's Davida Shensky, and you're listening to Live Without Limits Dreams Come True with the Right Mindset. And today's topic is mental health, the meaning, why it's important, and how to improve it. Mental health, up until the last couple of years, was often a hidden subject that was never talked about. And then around the 1960s, and what was the latter part of the 20th century, you started hearing more and seeing more people getting a background and training in mental health as opposed to just becoming a psychiatrist or a psychotherapist. Yeah. And you started seeing the outgrowth of the mental health centers where it was more of a treatment modality, and it was the beginning of young psychology. Freudian psychology started coming up. You started hearing about transactional analysis and psychodrama. And if you think about The Secret and how it talked about the laws of attraction, well, all of that is the repackaging of all of the modalities that started coming up during the latter part of the 20th century. So a lot of stigmas have been associated with the word mental health. A lot of people associate mental health with mental illness, but this is not accurate, nor is it true. Thankfully, a lot of movements have been initiated to sensitize people about the issue. A lot of public figures like Angelina Jolie and J.K. Rowling have also come up with their share of stories and have contributed to causes that are aimed at helping others who struggle to across the globe. And you've seen actors like Maurice Bernard, who has bipolar disorder, talk about it, and people are beginning to accept it as a real issue. Then you have Rick Springfield, who's talked about his chronic depression and how he attempted suicide at one time. And because you're hearing entertainers talk about it and people that are celebrities and public figures, then it's becoming more and more of an accepted topic to talk about. So, to be clear, mental health refers to a person's ability to function properly in society despite the stress and pressure that comes with day-to-day life. That is to say, a mentally healthy person should be able to contribute positively to society and be happy about it. Mental health encompasses our psychological, social, and emotional well being. Mental health is more than just the absence of mental disabilities or disorders. In fact, mental health disorders or illnesses arise when people ignore or fail to take care of their mental health. Taking care of your mental health is very important, no matter your age, gender, race, income level, or geographical location. This is because poor mental health care can lead to mental illness and even a breakdown, which then negatively affects your thinking, your behavior, and even your physical health. For example, depression alone can lead to insomnia, trouble with memory or decision making, risk of heart attack, constriction of blood vessels, fatigue, reduction of sexual drive, and a general weakening of the immune system. As you can see, it is no joke. The way you feel isn't something to be neglected. In fact, the way you feel, your mental health, oftentimes is more important than what is happening around you. For example, being joyful helps keep your immune system strong, controls weight gain, lowers blood pressure, reduces chronic pain, mitigates the risk of frailty and stroke, and even revitalizes your brain. But the path is to a healthy state of mind isn't a straightforward one. In reality, a lot of factors affect your mental health, so much so that it cannot be listed. However, they can all be grouped into four factors that affects your mental health. Life experiences such as trauma, betrayal, or abuse. Biological factors such as your brain chemistry and genes. Hereditary factors such as a history of mental health problems in the family, and your lifestyle such as diet, medications, physical activities, substance use, and so on. Sadly, there is no medication that cures mental health issues. However, you can practice self care, which is proven to be very effective. Self care isn't really complicated, it simply means you need to do the under listed 21 ways to improve your mental health through self care. Value yourself. Love who you are and how you are. Take care of your body. Exercise regularly. Meditate. Clear your mind of worries and thoughts at least once daily. Simply enjoy the peace and let go of the desire to change things. Get a pet. Getting a pet can be a great source of companionship. Aside from being fun to be with, pets can also be a source of unconditional love. Set realistic goals. It is unhealthy to expect too much from yourself. All you have to do is your best and accept that it is enough. Know that it is okay to fail sometimes. Learn how to deal with the stress. When stressed, you should learn to take a break and unwind. Break up the monotony. There is nothing that drives one crazy as much as doing one thing repeatedly. Find a way to switch up your tasks or change the task entirely. Avoid alcohol and other drugs. These are poor coping mechanisms and do not do more harm than good, as they serve as only distractions to your real problems and even worsen your overall health. Eat well. A healthy diet goes a long way to supplying you with energy and vitality. Drink water. Avoid getting dehydrated as it can worsen your stress. Take a break. When exhausted, take a pause. Have fun. Do something that lights you up and brings out the inner child in you. Laugh. Laughter is called the best medicine for a reason. It floods your brain with the feel good hormone, which then eradicates stress from your body. Disconnect from the news. Migrate your consumption of the news as they often harp on crisis and most extreme things that happened, which oftentimes ruins your mood. Besides, there is nothing that you can do about the bad news either. Practice forgiveness. Don't be too hard and be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself and the shortcomings of others. Practice gratitude. Gratitude works wonders. It works and it helps to make you feel better and joyful as you begin to notice all the wonderful things that people around you are doing. Improve relationships. Keep in touch and visit loved ones whenever you can. Seek sunshine. Try to get at least 15 minutes of sunshine daily. Talk about your feelings. But bottling up our feelings is unhealthy. Find someone who you trust and who listens and tell them how you're feeling. Get help where you need it. You feel overwhelmed and lost, do not hesitate to reach out to a professional. They say a healthy head is a healthy body. Ensure and protect and care for your mental health. And you're special. Always remember that. Now, the biggest thing is I have a 5-day challenge that's called Change Your Thoughts, Transform Your Life. Because when you look at your childhood and the people in it and significant others, if you are around unhealthy people, then they can feed into that mental health issue that you have, and they can make it worse or they can make you feel bad about yourself. But remember, feelings come from within you. And my 5-day challenge is on the first day, we talk about those subconscious thoughts and how they affect you mentally. Day 2, we talk about those toxic relationships and how they affect your mental health. On day 3, we talk about the workplace culture because the way you talk to each other can create problems in communication. On the 4th day, we talk about how to change those negative thoughts into positive ones. And on the 5th day, we review everything and talk about where do we go from here. For you to participate, go to changeyourthoughtschallenge.com/join the challenge. And I look forward to seeing you there.